Do you live, breathe, and dream about pizza? Well then, we found your new obsession. Welcome to Smashing Slices, your weekly slice of pizza paradise delivered directly to your ears. Join me, well, not me directly, I'm not your host, but my sometimes funny, but always pizza-obsessed husband, the Pizza Hulk, as he takes you on a mouth-watering journey, giving you an inside look into what makes New Jersey pizza so special. He'll bring you the tantalizing aroma of the freshest pizza reviews, the cheesy drama of pizza making, and the delightful sizzle of discussions with pizza experts. Smashing Slices is not just a podcast. It's a journey in search of that perfect slice, that ideal balance of crust, sauce, and toppings. He's going to explore hidden gems among the countless New Jersey pizza spots, delve deep into the pizza culture, and let's not forget the luscious slices of cheesy goodness that we're all here for. Smashing Slices is your go-to destination for the pizza insight you need. Yep, that's right. If you haven't subscribed yet, now's the time. Smash that subscribe button.
Hello. Welcome to the show. I am your host, obviously, the one and only. That's toot my own horn right there. I am your host, the Pizza Hulk. I don't always refer to myself in the third person. Unless you know me, then I do. Today's show. Don't really got a lot going on. We are going to dive into my first attempt at journalism. Yes, that is right. Last Friday, I made a pizza list, the New Jersey pizza spots to try in 2024, according to me. That's right. JerseyBites.com reached out. We're going to dissect that list a little bit. I put out a feeler on the Instagram stories about some topics. Obviously, everybody's at pizza. That's what the show is about. That's what we're going to talk about. Let's talk about not breaking the microphone arm. That's what we're going to talk about. Obviously, we're going to talk about pizza. People. I posted last week's episode. Let's try and figure this out as we're watching. Posted last week's episode. My introduction done by my beautiful wife. The sound quality of it, depending on the device you were listening to, I don't really know how it sounded. The music was a little too loud over her voice. Hopefully I adjusted it for this episode. Like I said, every single thing we do here is a work in progress. I am learning on the go. You guys are following along. I appreciate every single one of you who does follow along. All right, so let's break this list down just a little bit. I had fun. It was a hard, they hit me up on Saturday, told me I needed to have everything ready to go by Tuesday. So I spent, obviously, the weekend cranking out a list, 10 spots. I think I had about 18 on the list total. Tried to spread it out across the state so I didn't sound like a North Jersey homer. I also tried to vary every style. I didn't want to specifically pick, all bar pies. So I also didn't want to pick a lot of spots that are super popular and well known. Obviously, on the list, we could start with the two of them that are the most known and the most popular. Pizza Town, Elmwood Park. I think it's I don't know, it's tied with Star Tavern for being like, that's who we are. That's New Jersey pizza right there. Yeah, okay, Pizza Town's a New York style pizza. Jersey, though, that's their own style right there. That's Jersey pizza's bar pie. If anybody says otherwise, they don't know what they're talking about. We are a bar pie. Nobody else has. People have them, right? So everybody tries to copy. We had Detroit's. We got New York style, margarita, Neapolitan, all of that. But Jersey is the bar pie spot, right? So hold on. I'm scrolling on the screen over here just so I can follow along, right? Want to be able to read it as we go. So obviously, think I can work with some show notes here on the YouTube page and even on Spotify. Like I said, we're learning, trying to do this all every episode is something new. When you play sports, right, they say the best way to do something is just to practice. So we're just going to record everything that I could record and we're gonna put it out there, and we're gonna go with it from there. All right, so Vinny's Pan Pizza. Obviously, everybody who knows me, who follows me, Vinny's Pan Pizza is my top spot in the state. It is the ultimate version of the pizza that I could describe. If I had to build my own pizzeria, it would be in the shape of Vinny's Pan. It would be a pan style, thin crust, cheese to the edge. I want that cheese crust along the backside of it. It is thin, but it is not bar pie cracker-esque. There is still some substance in the dough, right? So it is not a top, it's just 10. There's not a list. There's not 1, 2, 3, 4. It's just 10 spots. It is not my top 10. I have my own top 10. That'll be another day. Second is on the list, Squares and Fairs, right? So my boy Dom been making pizza out of his house, and it is absolutely mind-blowingly amazing, okay? Summers Point, New Jersey, brick and mortar, leaving his house, going to a spot, opening his own spot. And I did call him the pop-up king, known for hidden Instagram stories with calendar dates. You gotta log on to Instagram, go in the stories, find a page, find the little link, they send you a code, boom, menu pops up. Traditional pie, absolutely amazing. It is thick, but the crust is so light and airy, you don't even know you're eating a thicker slice of pizza. Absolute bangers coming out of there. I cannot wait. The very first time we went there, he waved out his window, came out, grabbed some basil off the front steps, tossed it right on the pizza, sent it out. Okay, amazing. Also, don't sleep on Dom's chocolate chip cookies. No joke. All right. Song in Napo. I know I'm butchering the name. I am American, as they say. Song in Napo, New York City. Ciro is one of the top. It's one of the top 100. There's 9,000 lists out there. He was a top 100 pizzeria in America. He's like in the teens, top 20 for Song in Napo in New York City. They got a spot in Rutherford. It is also mind-blowing, right? So we got a pan pizza, thin crust. We got a thick crust, and now we're already onto the Neapolitan. So 3 places, 3 different styles. I didn't want to just be that guy, right? I tried to put a little effort into my list. So Song in Napo, bagels by Jarrett. Jarrett's a madman. I think the bagel by Jarrett, I've never even had it yet, but the bagel is like, it's got to be, I don't even know, mid card on his menu. Dude's bumping out tacos. Dude's bumping out penne vodka, chicken parms, you name it. This guy's got it. All right, he's got some absolute fire bar pie. The flavor on his bar pie, I haven't had anywhere else. Okay, it is also a banger, right? So now we added a bagel store onto the list. Okay, I'm diverse. I'm trying to spread love. Take a trip down the Parkway, go to Asbury Park, and prepare for another mind-blowing experience. Okay, everything on this list puts you in a different place. It will probably ruin your local spot, but the Galley in Asbury Park, I don't even know. Plain pie, bar pie, Detroit pie, round pie, square pie, cheeseburger, every single thing. Merch, dude's got some of the coolest freaking merch in the game. At the Galley, Asbury Park, make sure you go there. They are closed on Monday and Tuesday, so plan your weekend trip accordingly in the summer, right? Now, tucked away at a little strip mall, Danville, New Jersey, brings you to Casa de Pizza, okay? It is my tied #1 white pizza destination. The plain pie, the grandma pie. Both of them started in the traditional regular oven. They're finished in the wood fire oven, okay? They give you a crust that is unheard of. There's no crusts like this in the game, all right? I'm telling you now, Casa D, Denville, home run. Don't sleep on it. Coniglio's. Nino Coniglio is an absolute mastermind when it comes to pizza ingredients. Okay, I had a conversation with him. I couldn't even follow along. He knows more. He's forgotten, right? He's one of those dudes. He's forgotten more about pizza than most pizza people have ever even known in their lives. Coniglio's Morristown. I've had his pizza twice. Both times wasn't even at Coniglio's, and it blew me away. So I can only imagine what's going on in the actual place. Okay? Coniglio's Morristown. Get there and check it out. What kind of list would we have if we didn't have your local neighborhood slice shop, right? John's Boy Pizza, Glen Rock, New Jersey. That's my spot. Okay, that's where I don't want to say I fell in love with pizza because I think I was fresh out. Loved pizza. But John Boy's is walk in, grab your 2 slices. You're never, ever going to be let down. Okay? Never going to be let down at John Boy's. Umberto, amazing human being. Okay? That's your local slice shop. Then, like I said, Pizza Town USA, new owners, they got smiles. They take credit cards. Pizza's just as good as it always has been, right? Top it off with some Zeppelis or a fried calzone. You're good to go. Brings us to the number 10 slot of this list, Star Tavern. Okay? I've been hit or miss on Star Tavern multiple times. Couple times I go there, I love them. Couple times I go there, I don't love them. I've had fights with them. We've kissed and made up. A well done Star Tavern pie establishes the baseline for Jersey pizza. I keep saying it and I'll keep saying it. Okay? Star Tavern, absolute must be well done. You go there, you don't get a well done pie, you are not going to get the exact experience you're supposed to. I understand they get swamped. It is crazy busy in that place. Every now and then, it's not going to be well done. I get you. If you go there and it's not well done, just go back. Matter of fact, order another one of what you just got, but just get it well done. Take one home, okay? I don't want to say send me the bill because I'm not going to buy everybody who listens to this thing a pizza. But dude, just reorder. Just be like, yo, oh my God, this is so almost good. Let me get a well done one instead. Just do it. Just get the well done pie. Okay? Now, that's 10. There was a good, probably another 10 on the list that I cut from. Number 1, I didn't want to just be like, oh, you need to go to these North Jersey spots because honestly, that's what everybody thinks I am. I'm a North Jersey guy. I am. I spread my list out amongst the state. Okay? Different styles. Everything on this list is a different style. Capture them all. You can hit this list up. This is my version of the pizza trail. Okay? There are many other places that you can go. There are many places that I did not mention, but this was my choice. A couple places on the list I have never been, I've heard of. I've never been to them, so I will not speak on them if I've never had it. I want to go to them. I want to go to Federici's. I want to go to Conti's. I want to go to Mancini. I want to go to all these places. But I'm not going to say you need to go there if I haven't been there, right? So I made this list. This was my list. They reached out to me. So I made you a list. Okay? People in the comment section, of course, keyboard tough guys. Well, it's a stupid list. You don't know nothing. You're right. I don't know anything. I'm no different than you, buddy. I'm a little cooler probably, but I was asked to make a list and you weren't. So we're going to stick with that, okay? Just like the guy said, I've never heard of the Pizza Hulk. That's cool, buddy. Never heard of you either, sir. Never heard of you either. I am not mad. Hi, hello, Pizza Hulk. That's who I am. I'm a guy who loves pizza. It's what I do. I just eat it. Call myself an analyst. I didn't want to be called a reviewer or a blogger or an influencer. Analyst, bro. I'm going to eat pizza. We're going to talk about it. We're going to take pictures. I'm not going to get too hoity-toity and break down the yeast fermentation and the this. I don't know any of that stuff. I'd love to sit down and learn it all so that I have a better understanding. And hopefully one day I do that. Every time I go to a spot, try and learn a little bit more information about pizza. Okay? I know what I know, and I don't know what I don't know. That brings me to that same stupid list I talked about last time. Still can't believe that was published. Ah, man. All right. Let's take a break from the list. My first attempt at journalism. I felt it went pretty good. I'm very proud of it. Very, very proud of it. Okay? Next up, on the topic of conversations, let's go to the stories and check out some of these questions. Felt like there was a couple funny ones. Obviously, like I said, everybody wanted to talk about pizza. Let's see the activity here. Okay. Pineapple on pizza. No. I mean, why not? I don't eat pineapple. I don't want pineapple on my pizza. Pineapple and ham. It is a real thing. I'm not mad if you do it. I don't really care. You want to talk about pizza. It's the whole point of the podcast. Gas station pizza. Are we talking like actual gas station or like Wawa 7-Eleven? 7-Eleven ain't got gas, so they're not going to be on this list. Wawa, you need to figure something out in New Jersey and not offer pizza only after 4 o'clock. Sometimes I want to eat pizza earlier than 4 o'clock, and I'm not by a Wawa. But if you want to talk gas station pizza, I'm sure there's more spots. The only spot that comes to mind for me that I can physically touch on would be Saturn Pizza and Brick. It's in a gas station. It's super weird. It's pretty damn good though. Not gonna lie. It's I don't want to like misspeak on it. It's a prefabbed shell. Shell is already like the crust is already made, right? So it's a little shell. They add sauce and cheese, and they cook it in one of those ovens that you probably used to get your little Elios heated up with when you went to when you were growing up playing baseball at the snack shack at your local field. That kind of oven. They got about 15 of them, and they just pop a pizza in there. I don't know. It was like 7-8 minutes. It comes out. Bro, they were using grande cheese. They were using pretty legit tomato sauce. I cannot misspeak and say something bad about Saturn Pizza. It was pretty damn good, especially coming out of a gas station. It was probably the best gas station pizza I've ever had. It's the only gas station pizza I've ever had, but it was pretty banging. Saturn Pizza, Brick, New Jersey. Definitely going back there again this summer. Check it out. But yeah, I asked for topics. I'm going to spit them out as we're going. Another one. You want to talk about pizza? That's what the whole thing is about, right? It's the Seinfeld of podcasts. It's about nothing, but we're going to talk about pizza. Ranch on pizza. All right. If you follow me, you know I'm not a condiment guy. I stop at ketchup. I'm a little like Patrick Mahomes. There is only one ketchup. It is Heinz. That is the only ketchup there is. There are other companies that make it. They should not. I am not disrespecting the Kansas City Chiefs and the Hunt family that makes Hunt's ketchup. You guys are pretty good at football. You're not really that good at ketchup. But also, once again, I've had some ketchup I don't like. There's a spot I've literally grown up in that uses completely terrible ketchup, and it's changed my approach on going there. It's changed my approach when I do go there and what I'm going to order. Because their ketchup is so bad, I don't want to use it. I will not name that place. You can hit me up if you're feeling froggy. I will probably tell you in the DMs if you ask. But yeah, if don't save money on ketchup, people. There's only one. Use the good ketchup. It's like Parmesan cheese. Yo, if you invite me to your house and you don't got Pecorino Romano, don't invite me to your house. Okay? The goat makes the better cheese. Pecorino Romano is the cheese of cheeses. Okay? Just like you're making your pizza, you're rocking with Grande. I'm with it. Yo, Palio makes a banging cheese too, right? I think Belgioso just took them over. They got a little moisture East Coast blend mix coming too. I don't really know. It's what I've been told. It's what I've heard. But ranch, I don't do ranch, number one, so I can't really be the man who speaks on this. But I'll give it to you like this. You're putting ranch on the actual pizza, right? The sauce, cheese, ranch on top of that. I'm not with that. I am not with that, okay? You want to dip your crust in the ranch? I don't really have that much of a problem with it. You order Domino's, right? You get the garlic parmesan dip. You want to dip your crust in that? I'm cool with it. But ranch, don't have them placed on pizza. Put on a chicken wing, sure. There's also like Hidden Valley Ranch. There's like an iced tea or something. Like, what are we doing? I understand ranch is just taking over, but sheesh, we don't have to do it like that, man. Ranch ketchup. You know what else I'm not a fan of, and I don't want. Ooh, man, it freaks me out. Yo, pickles be. I'm not a pickle guy. I don't want a pickle. Pickle. No, thank you. Uh, man. So if you've gotten this far, working on a sponsor giveaway. I got somebody who's reached out. They're willing to do some giveaways. I'm trying to put pen to paper and figure it out on the easiest way to approach doing a giveaway. They don't have what they offered me is pretty cool. They said maybe we could do like 3 packs of. I'm not gonna say what the product is. We could do like 3 giveaways per episode, but I'm thinking let's whatever they could do is going to be amazing. I think it'll be pretty cool. It'll bring some spice literally to the podcast. I think it's cool working on sponsorships across the board, right? So I want to be able to have a sponsor of the show, have sponsors during the show. I need to build a base so that I have something to present, right? So I do want to just, any chance that I get that I can, just get down here and just record and kind of be better at everything, right? Like I feel more comfortable after that very first little beta, the beta uno, as I called it. Got the introduction, got the music. I'm going to figure out the right sound for it. Going to put in some show notes. I think I can I'm learning it all as I go. YouTube and Spotify are the 2 platforms that I'm working on. There are other. Apple, I have no idea still. It's been 3 weeks. I've been trying to figure out how to launch onto the Apple podcast. It is very awkward. It is. I'm just trying to figure it all out. It is just me doing it. I reach out to handfuls of people when I have questions about doing things. What type of process are we going to do for editing? I don't really want to edit much. I'm trying not to edit anything through the episode. I'm not going to cut out and splice the film together per se, but I do. That very first test, I did put a little pop-ups when I mentioned certain things, which I think I want to do again. I want to see just how long it takes, because when you do this, I got to watch it back. So however long I talk, I got to take the time out to watch the whole episode. Then I go back, and now I'm going to add in all my points. Take notes of what I've spoken of, where I want. I put the time slot down, and I'm going to jot down this information. There's an easier way to do it. I'm looking at it. There's other programs, there's other things. I want to make some highlights off of here, but also there's not many highlights to make. I can make a reel off of something, but I'm not physically doing anything. I'm not holding anything up where it's cool to highlight something. So we're just kind of talking. I'm super more laid back and comfortable, right? I look a little more professional. I feel a little better right now. I got the reclining chair so I can go in and out. We got the arm on the mic now. Little things, my eye level is adjusted. I'm still watching myself in front of I got the laptop in front of me, so I'm still seeing myself, so I'm looking down. But there are people who are listening to this in their car where they don't have to see what I'm doing, right? So there's a different aspect of the audio version. I need to make sure the audio sounds clean and crisp. Is the microphone doing its job? Is everything adjusted properly? So it's fine tuning, but we're getting that way with more and more practice. So that's the goal here. I don't think at all that I can keep up a weekly episode. That is gonna get crazy come the summertime. I still am trying to hone in on this. So the next episode that I record, I honestly think the next episode is not going to be webcammed. It is going to be, I'm going to record it off my phone without this microphone. I think I'm going to record phone and try the road to make sure I get the understanding of that while I'm home. So I go out on the road and I don't look like a fool. So that's probably going to be the next episode where I switch up, make sure everything works the same way. The laptop comes, I have a little go bag with all the equipment in it, but I got to make sure that I know how to use everything properly before I leave the house. So that's probably going to be the next episode. It's going to be next week. February, March, a little bit lighter and easier. Basketball is coming to an end, so my Thursday night I can record a little earlier than what I'm recording right now. I'm trying to figure out what day I want to launch the episodes. I try not to really post a lot of content and go crazy on the weekend because I know everybody's busy and doing stuff. So the flow of content, I mean, I can launch it and get what we get and then announce it and hype it up on a Monday. That's kind of the way I'm thinking about it. But like I said, it's all a learning curve. I'm just trying to figure everything out that makes everything sound good, right? So every like, every share, every just word of mouth, everything about the podcast is exciting. The workmanship that goes into it is terrifying. Okay? On the side note, if you give me 30 seconds, not even, let me just pop over here to this side. Oh, still got some transfers left over. If anybody's looking for some merch, I got a handful, literally a handful. I'm shipping out tomorrow. I'm shipping out three different shirts. I got a hoodie, I got a tank top for somebody, and I got a regular t-shirt. I'm shipping out tomorrow. So I do have some extra. I have a handful left. I have the OG PH, if anybody's looking for the PH. And I think we are at the 28-minute mark, plus the minute and a half introduction and the closing. I think we're going to wrap up today's episode. I want to say thank you to every single person out there that supports me and just, reads my stuff, likes my pictures, reposts, shares, does everything that they do. I appreciate every single one of you. And I think that's what we got for today. So until next time, I leave you with a peace out. Thank you.